In a small, quiet village, there lived an old farmer named William. His wrinkled face carried the marks of years of hard work under the sun. But what truly tired his heart was not farming. It was watching his 4 sons constantly fight. Every day the house echoed with their loud voices. One son would shout, "Why should I fetch the water? Let him do it." Another snapped back, "You always try to escape work. Don't order me." Even at mealtimes they argued over who got the bigger share of food. William often sat in the corner, his rough hands covering his tired face. His chest grew heavy as he thought, "What will happen to them when I am gone? If they cannot stand together, life will break them apart." His heart longed to see them united, but his words alone were never enough. One evening, as the golden sunset painted the sky, William gathered his sons. His voice trembled with both love and sadness. "My children, why do you fight every day? Do you not see how it hurts me?" But before he could finish, the eldest interrupted, "It's not me, Father, it's him. He always blames me." The second son slammed his hand on the table. "You are lying, you are the one who never helps." Soon all 4 were shouting at each other again, their angry eyes refusing to soften. William looked at them silently, his heart breaking into pieces. That night, he lay awake on his bed staring at the flickering lantern. His eyes grew moist as he whispered to himself, "I must find a way. If I fail, my sons will destroy themselves." His chest tightened, but then an idea came to him, a lesson they could not ignore. The next morning he called his sons. His hands shook slightly as he held a bundle of sticks tied with rope. He gave it to the eldest son and said softly, "My child, break this for me." The son laughed arrogantly, thinking it would be easy. He pulled hard, pressed it against his knee, and grunted with effort. But the bundle did not break. His forehead sweated, and his smile faded into frustration. "Impossible," he muttered, handing it back. The second son smirked. "You are weak. Watch me." He tried twisting the bundle with all his strength, his arms trembling. But no matter how much he struggled, the sticks held firm. The third son pushed him aside, his pride stinging. "I will do it," he declared, but soon his face turned red with defeat. The youngest son, impatient and full of energy, snatched the bundle. "I'll show you all," he said, trying again and again until his hands ached. The bundle remained unbroken, lying stubbornly in his grip. All 4 brothers stared at each other in disbelief. William's lips curled into a faint, sad smile. He untied the rope and gave each son a single stick. "Now, break these," he instructed quietly. Within seconds, each son snapped their stick with ease. The sound of breaking wood filled the room. But more than that, it broke the silence in their hearts. William's eyes glistened with tears as he spoke slowly. "My sons, when the sticks were bound together, none of you could break them, but apart they broke easily." His voice grew heavier with emotion. "It is the same with you. If you keep fighting, the world will crush you like these sticks. But if you stand united, no force can defeat you. Unity is your strength, and in that strength lies blessing." The brothers' eyes filled with guilt. For the first time, they saw not just their father's wrinkles, but his pain. The eldest lowered his head, whispering, "Father, we have hurt you deeply." The second added, voice shaking, "Please forgive us. We will change." The third placed his hand on his father's shoulder. "You gave us life, and we wasted it in quarrels." The youngest, holding back tears, grabbed William's rough hand. "From now on, Father, we promise we will stay united." William's eyes finally sparkled with relief. His lips trembled, but this time with joy instead of sorrow. "My children, you have lifted the weight from my heart. Never forget this day." The sons nodded, their hearts connected for the first time. From then on, the house was filled with laughter instead of shouts. In the fields, they worked side by side, sweat on their brows but smiles on their faces. In the market, they supported each other, sharing the load equally. People began to notice the change and admired their unity. Their fields flourished, their wealth increased, and peace filled their home. But for William, the greatest blessing was not money. It was watching his sons eat together, laugh together, and protect each other. His heart rested in peace, knowing his family had finally become one. Even years later, when William passed away, his sons remembered his tears and his lesson. Standing by his grave, they held each other tightly and whispered, "We will never let Father's teaching die. We will remain one, always." And they kept their promise, becoming not just brothers but pillars of each other's lives. The story of William and his sons spread through the village. People repeated it to their children, teaching them the value of unity. Generations later, the proverb still lived on. Where there is unity, there is blessing. Moral unity is not just power, it is love, protection, and blessing. When hearts stay together, families thrive and no hardship can break them.